Welcome to the first episode of Heartbeat at American Homes. Well, Mike Litzer and I have been business partners for 38 years, and we've always considered our desire and need to help the community in many, many different ways. We've been members of Kiwanis for 35 years now, and we've been many, many fundraisers with the Chamber of Commerce, doing things in the town. And we saw many, many needs that were being filled, yet there were others that weren't. Co-pays for people and getting equipment that isn't covered by insurance, or families after a fire, and there was really no organizations to handle those type of things, and that's kind of where we saw the need come in, and that's what we believe we filled to the best of our abilities. So once we decided there was a need that had to be filled, we had to go about and getting a charitable organization, a 501c3. We're not-for-profit. Thank God we're surrounded by so many great people. Ted Rosenthal, our attorney, he's the one who did the filing for us. Peter Mancuso, who is an international president for Kiwanis, also explained and did some work with us for that also. Our accountants, every year and from the beginning, they file all of the appropriate papers to show that we are doing what we're supposed to be doing. And all of these people did this for free, because we surround ourselves with the kind of people we like to be: good, charitable, kind, and people who also understand that we've been blessed and to give back.
The one thing I will say is that when originally the tagline was there is zero overhead, and I always thought, well, there's gonna be a little overhead. And then now I can tell you 3.5 years into there's really no overhead. Yeah. Everybody does things from their heart, and it's impressive.
The zero-cost model we're very proud of that. We've seen too many times, where we donate to charitable foundations, but the money goes towards expenses. There are people who get paid a lot of money to run these organizations, and they're major organizations, much larger than us, but we always said we want the money to come in to go right to where it is. So I work for free running it. We have a board that works for free. So no extra pay. Nobody gets anything out of it other than the satisfaction for making a difference in someone's life. One of the things we've been proud of is that we do have a company that really cares. Everybody has a situation where they either know somebody in need or have that desire themselves to help, they just didn't know how. With our company, Coldwell Banker American Homes, we have 20 offices, and each office has their own representative, as well as an executive board of some of our management team and our executive leadership team. They're tasked with getting their entire office behind whatever the project is that we fund. Out of every transaction, an agent, can make a donation out of the proceeds. As little as $10 to, we have people who give $50 out of every transaction, $100. There are some people who make an annual contribution, $1,000. There are a lot of the people we work with, our mortgage companies and our title company, the attorneys that we work with that are very, very generous, and they support it. When we originally started this, we funded it with a donation from us for $5,000. That's what originally got everything going, and then a lot of like-minded, very, very good, loving people got involved with us, and it's grown to what it is today.
The Heart of American Homes Foundation helps people that we know, and we could see the result. My daughter-in-law is a cancer survivor, and she was out of work, and the Heart of American Homes Foundation was there to help her. It is an organization that is there to help.
One of the things we're very proud of is that if we get a request today, likely by tomorrow it's been voted on and funded almost immediately. This is a now thing. If you have a fire in your home, you need incidentals, you need a deposit for a hotel or for another home that you're going to be renting, and you don't want to have to wait a month for that. You can't wait a month for that. This is a now situation. If you need medication, if you need to catch up on bills because of a situation that wasn't your own doing, you need that now. So I'm very proud of the fact that not only are we very, generous and considerate of people's needs, we're also very, very prompt in addressing them. There are people that sometimes just need a ride to get to the doctor. All right, there are people that need to get something picked up for them. Somebody out of our Massapequa office, her husband was going to build a ramp for somebody who was coming home in a wheelchair for the first time, and he did the labor, but we supplied the materials. So, there was no cost to him other than his talents and goodwill. I want you to feel like, if there's something you have to offer, well, we're the right place to say, hey, what can I do to help? We'll find a way for you to help. If you're someone in need, understand that, we'll go through and we'll help as much as we can, but not just financially, but also with advice and talking to people.
We're very lucky because the realtors at Coldwell Banker American Homes contribute money out of their commission checks to help this foundation keep growing and have money available if we need it for somebody. Because recently, and you know about this case, a single mom lost her 5-year-old. Mm-hmm. Nobody has a bank account prepared to bury their child.
Yeah.
And, the mother had reached out to other foundations in December and they were saying we're out of money. Yes. We've been blessed because of you and Tom Gallagher and the agents and attorneys that are involved with us, always donating to us.
So we raised $750,000, which I can't thank everybody enough for their contributions. But how did we do that? Well, some of it's the $10, $50, $100 at a time from transactions, but we do fundraisers. We do a night at the races. It's a fun fundraiser where people get on the horses, you roll the dice, and you got to jump, and they dress the horses, and they bet on which horse is going to win, and half the money that is bet goes back to the foundation. Usually at those events, we do baskets, so there'll be 25 baskets, and people buy raffle tickets for it. We're earning about $20,000 to $30,000 from each of those events. We also do a lottery every year. We do Super Bowl boxes. Once again, everybody likes Super Bowl boxes. Half the money gets paid out to whoever the winners are. We did a comedy night for one of the families in need. There can be direct fundraisers where the foundation is able to help. We don't get out there exactly how many times we've helped people. One of the questions that we had heard was that, well, how many people and family have you helped? And, at this point, it's over 250 different situations that we've helped over the last 7 years where people were in one need or of another. And, how do we publicize what those 250 different situations were? They deserve their privacy, okay? It's bad enough they're going through this. They don't need the whole world to know what's going on. So, so what doesn't get talked about is maybe all the good works we do, but just know that we're doing them.
I could almost get emotional about what really tickles me. My agents every year say, what family are we adopting? Yeah. They don't know that we did it. With the family, it's completely anonymous. Yeah. Sometimes we get it from the school, sometimes we get it from the foundation. And Carol Pope always runs it. Yeah. And even if I don't bring it up, my agents are on me. Did you get a family yet? We're going to do adopt a family, right? What are we going to do? And there is one family that we got from the foundation. And the foundation supported a little bit. It's a grandma with 4 children. Yeah. Mom and dad are not in the picture. And it's really, you know what? This grandmother stood up and said, I'm raising my 4 children, my grandchildren. Yeah. And if she could do that, we can support her.
Okay, so people, if you would like to make a donation to the Heart of American Homes Foundation, there are multiple ways that you can reach us. You can talk to any one of our offices and our managers, but if you go to our website, the Heart of American Homes, there's a donate button on there and it will give you assistance with that. If you're someone who's in need of assistance, also you can contact any one of our offices and they'll direct you to the right person. Or, once again, you can go on the website and there's a spot on there to request a grant, and we'll get that application and we'll review it. Once we have the application, we have a committee of 5 people who review, take a look at what the request is. Is it something that we can handle with our organization? And we'll speak and see what the need really is. This is really for someone on a more personal level where we can assist them with whether it's a funeral expense or once again, someone with co-pays or fires and, all of the things that normally that come up in people's lives that are unexpected. I hope these episodes help you understand what we do as a foundation, what we do as people, and we invite you to ask questions if you have any. We also invite you to contribute if you can. We could ask you to contribute not only money, but also your time. We'll find a way for you to help us help others.